please subscribe and don't forget to press the bell icon to get notified whenever we upload a new video.
CNBC TV18, I'm Ritu Singh and you're watching News Now. Now straight onto some top developments from the banking space. Now let's start with news from ICICI Bank, where the board has expressed full faith in its chief executive Chanda Kochhar. The statement from ICICI Bank comes in the wake of concerns surrounding the sanction of loans to Videocon Industries and alleged loans from a firm founded by Mrs. Kochhar's husband. To get more context on that story and clarity on the ICICI Bank statement, let's go across to Lata Venkatesh. Lata, ICICI Bank has clarified that none of the investors of New Power Renewables, which is a company founded by Mrs. Kochhar's husband, are borrowers of ICICI Bank. So what are the implications now?
We had written a letter to ICICI Bank with distinct questions asking whether all the insinuations in the public domain are right or wrong, and it looks like the press release is a public answer to our questionnaire to them. So let me just quote some of the questions. One of the questions we posed, and which perhaps is on many investors' mind, has ICICI board probed the charge that the bank sanctioned loans to Videocon as a quid pro quo for loans given by Videocon to Ms. Chanda Kochhar's husband. Now, the answer very clearly is no question of any quid pro quo nepotism as is being alleged. So that's clearly what they are saying in their letter. The next question, the question we asked them, was Ms. Kochhar involved in the sanctioning of loans to the Videocon group companies? And they go on to say, and in a very detailed fashion, the board has a very well-structured, standardized loan approval process. Large exposures are approved by a credit committee. That committee itself has a majority of independent board members, and the chairman of that committee is almost always a non-executive member of the board. So it's not as if the top management of the bank or one individual can sanction these loans. And then our question was, is ICICI Bank, the board and the chairman satisfied that Ms. Kochhar was not conflicted while sanctioning these loans? And again, they say there's no question of any conflict of interest, as the rumours allege. The board has full confidence and reposes faith in the leadership, top management team, and in the leadership of Chanda Kochhar. So really, the point I think the bank is making is no paper or important media house has carried these insinuations, but they are there in the public in the public domain. You can access the letter written by one Arvind Gupta, a piece that appeared on infralive.com about 18 months back. All this is there in the public domain, but they have not had a chance to reply because no newspaper or media house brought it up. So they've chosen to just clarify those, probably in response to the questionnaire we sent.
But let us stay with us. You also broke the story that Punjab National Bank plans to honour all letters of undertakings and foreign letters of credits to other banks in the Nirav Modi fraud case. And that news has now been confirmed by Punjab National Bank. Take us through the details.
PNB has agreed to honour all the LOUs and the letters of credit, and the same was confirmed by the bank itself in writing. All that the bank has sought is that the lending banks which honoured their LOUs should give an undertaking that if any of their own employees are found, found to have faulted any of the rules, then they should repay the money. And therefore, they have now given a statement that they have settled 352 LOUs and foreign letters of credit, and the total amount is 6,500 crore. A doubt may arise that the total fraud was 13,000. How come 6,500? These are 6,500 crore of LOUs which mature in the current financial year. So obviously, if these are, then those that are maturing in the next financial year will also be honoured. We do not know how they will be provisioned. We do not know whether they have time to provision. If it is treated as an operational fraud, then they will have to provision everything in the current year itself. But if it is an advances fraud, then there have been instances in the past when the RBI has given more time for provisioning.